Like, chopped your head off. We're on our way to get the car before heading over the other side of London to pick up one designer's dresses, and then we're going to head over to the shoot. I'm going to try and take you along with as much of today as I can. Say hi. I've been to pick up the dresses from Nikki and Hedsor, which is the complete other side of London to us, but you just make the trip because it's going to be amazing. And the best thing was that I got to go to the studio, pick out the pieces. I'd already pre-selected some pieces, but it was really good to get to meet him, go through the rails, talk a little bit more about the models and who's going to be wearing it, because even professional models will have body hang-ups, things that they want, things that they don't want. And I've already spoken to the models about what they feel most comfortable in, because I really want to get the best out of the shoot, and just doing that with the models makes such a difference. And now we've got about a 35-40 minute journey back to the other side of London where we're going to be doing the shoot. I'm really excited. First thing we'll do is just get the rail out, unload everything, and then Susie's going to start steaming everything straight away. We're also, before we do that, we will do a fit check with the models, just try everything on. We've got a queer couple today, so 2 girls wearing outfits at the same time. So when you're working with different designers, you want to make sure that you're not mixing up the different designers' pieces, because it's not fair on them. If they get some gorgeous photos, they'll never use them, because Susie backed me up here, this is right, isn't it? Like,
yeah, it's just hard to share other stuff if you're like promoting another brand. Like, obviously we love all, not like we don't have competitors, but it's like,
yeah, just because
we're not,
like, the whole point of today is to give people incredible content, to inspire, all that stuff, but it's just a respect thing as well. I feel like in the past, like, I've made the mistake of even things like getting a veil from a different designer, but then the bridal shop won't want to use it because that's not a veil designer that they work with. They want to provide their own veils. So just double check if you are working with different people from different things. I've heard not even horror stories, just stories about friends of mine, not necessarily Susie, that have gone to do shoots. They've supplied lots of pieces, and then their pieces have been used alongside other people's work, and they've been really disappointed because the images are gorgeous, but they feel like they can't use those images on Instagram and stuff like that, because then if a couple sees that on Instagram and they want it, that's not a service that you can provide, which is why it becomes invalid. So we'll be trialing on. With the couple in particular, it's really important that we get pairs of outfits that we love. So Susie's brought loads and loads of outfits, and I've got different options from Nikki that will work for both girls. So we'll prioritise that first, and then from what's left over, we've got a lot more flexibility with Audrey, who's our singular model. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's it. So as always at the start of the shoot, things are a bit nuts. We try to have one crap corner at every shoot. So normally I sort of assess the space. This is a gorgeous space that we've hired today. It's actually like a big career moment for me, because this is the most expensive space I've ever hired for a shoot. So arriving here this morning felt very like full circle, and I felt a bit emotional, but anyway, won't dwell on that. Time of the month. So yeah, we've always have one crap corner, which is probably the corner that we're not going to use for the shooting, and that's the safe space to just unload, be comfy, all that jazz. And it's normally where all the food and drinks are. So top tip, when you're organising shoots, always make sure that you've got plenty of food for the suppliers, because we work so hard and then we don't realise that we're starving until the end of the day, and we never want anyone to feel like low energy. The other thing that we always do at the start of the shoot is fit checks. So we've got 2 designers today, which I mentioned this morning, so we just want to make sure that everybody comfy and that we've got pairs for the queer couple. And then on this side, we've got some magic happening. So this is the amazing Mia Sylvia team. Say hi, guys. I'm vlogging. I'm so 2025. So they made this yesterday at their studio, which is incredible. And they're going to be doing various pieces around the space today. And then we've got prep happening over here for the flowers. So a lot of this will have been conditioned in advance. When organising shoots, whenever you can, it's always good to give budget to the florist. Like, this is a TFP shoot, so I've covered the models and the venue. All of the other suppliers, they have provided everything at their own expense, which is incredible. Like, today is really a collaboration. So Bunch will have sourced all these flowers, bought them all in the past few weeks, and then they will have arrived. Hi Keely, she's running away, she doesn't want to be. Talk to me about the conditioning. Like, how have you conditioned these flowers?
They come in cardboard boxes, all wrapped up. I've removed them from the wrap, so either paper or plastic, depending on where they come from. I've taken the leaves off the stem, as many leaves as possible really, and then snipped the end at a 45-degree angle and put them into some lovely fresh water.
That's just for the prep. So we've got some hydrangeas here, we've got carnations are coming in again, which I'm really happy about because I love them. I think the colour is the make or break. Like, they tend to be like what?
They're available in basically every shade, so if you want a very specific colour, they're usually the ones to go to.
Yeah,
And
I
I feel like they're just really fun and fluffy.
Yeah, they are really fun and fluffy. I love them. Keely's favourite flower is a lizzie, so obviously we've got loads of lizzies. That's like her signature flower. And then I'm just going to give you a little bit of a room tour. So here's another epic space. Like every single place in this venue is just absolutely stunning. We picked it for the versatility with the shoot. So we've got a fireplace here that we're going to hopefully build something out of it. Hello. My vibe at the moment is like organic, things growing out of stuff, being at one with the venue. I feel like as I've gone more into photography and especially design when it comes to the Faye World workshops, things coming out of stuff, like that's where my happy place is. So wherever possible, I'll try and pick a venue that's got loads of cool stuff that we can build on or out from, just because I feel like it's more immersive, like it brings the audience into the frame, which is really exciting. So yeah, I'm going to try my best to vlog as much as I can. Obviously in the morning it's easier because at the moment we're just prepping. As the day goes on, I'm going to be shooting more, but I'm going to try and get like my lovely supplier friends to help me out with the vlogging so I can take you along into like Faye's dream world, which is what I always describe it as, because the inside of my head, it's a very chaotic place. I get these ideas. So to give you a bit of context as well, this whole thing was inspired by a song by the Weeknd called The Abyss. So yeah, maybe I can't put it on because I'm not rich enough to pay for the licensed music, but maybe as you're watching parts of this, you could put it on and really see the vision of the whole day, because that was the thing that inspired the whole shoot. So yeah, let's go. Looking so good already. Look at that teamwork. We have just moved the couch. So actually this couch is the reason why I booked this room. There was this one and this one that you can see just over there. And the whole vibe for this was like, if Lana Del Rey got married, what would the vibe be? That was the loose inspo, and I just saw this couch and I was just absolutely obsessed with it. So we're starting off and we're going to do detail shots just without models first, getting to know the light, what's going on. And as we moved it, we all had the idea that if we could like put a meadow of some sort out of the fabric down here, it just tie everything in now. So the girls are just going through, getting all the fabric, getting all the material, and we're just going to do something and tie it in. We're also going to do something on the bed just to tie it all in. So we're going to have a full scene going on, which is going to look really cool. And things are starting to take shape in here. There's quite a few details in here that Verity, the stylist, has been really excited to try for a long time. So I'm really excited about this. We've got these name card swirls. So there was a loose mood board table chart that we saw ages ago, but we never ever copy anybody else's work. So we've basically like seen something, not in a wedding actually, it was from like an influencer dinner I think, and then we've done our own version of it, which is something that I recommend. I think sometimes when you're getting all your inspiration from wedding content, it can be too easy to like assimilate other people's work. So I actually try to get most of the influences for the shoots and stuff from fashion, like normal influencer events, like not specific to weddings, because then it's easier to interpret it and come up with something that's unique to you. But Ella from Illustrations has done all of the stationery. Ella, where are you? Talk to us. What have you done? Here, Ella works in TV, so she's better at this. I'll clip that bit out. Describe what you've done with the menu.
Oh, so this is actually top secret decorator's cork. It's really glamorous.
She's a thrifty queen.
And I've just squiggled it on and then brushed it out with a palette knife. It's kind of like icing.
Fucking innovation going on.
Yeah, just trying to do some fun
Ladies and
things.
gentlemen, Illustrations, the innovator.
There you go, you can have your fluffy mic back.
Thank you. But yeah, just obsessed with this. So the vibe I mentioned earlier is things growing out of stuff. So we've got a lot. We are going to do something with the fireplace. That's going to come soon. But yeah, lots of little strings. Like the intricacy of this design is just insane. The girls have all been like what would you even call it? Like threading. Hand threading all of these tiny, tiny little flowers. And this is, to be honest, why I want to do more vlogs at shoots, because I feel like people look at these tables and they're like, you know, how did this happen? Or it just looks like a simple tablescape, when the reality is like this has taken over an hour to thread all of these flowers. Keely, what are these flowers called? Hyacinths, individual heads of hyacinths. So not only is that a lot of flower, so the cost is obviously extremely high because it's individual flower heads, not the whole stalk, but the time as well to go and hand thread everything, it's a lot. So yeah, I just want to share a little bit more about all the hard work that goes into putting these tables together. But look how good it's looking. And we're also going to get some like extra bits. So it's nearly go time. The girls have just got dressed, they're just doing final touch, and then Always let the hair and makeup team take some iPhone pics. It's not because your photos aren't going to be amazing, but quite often they just want a completely edited free photo. So always make sure that they've got plenty of time to do final touch-ups and just get some photos to themselves as well. I will still try and get beauty shots, of course, but yeah, it's just something that I always make sure that there's plenty of time to do. And then we've got the amazing Mia Sylvia team finishing off. There's been some tweaks to the final design of the ruffle backdrop, so the girls are just finishing that now. And then you'll see that there was loads of stuff there, and it's now all getting put into our crap corner, which is this side, so that we've got more space to play. And then in terms of the table over here, girls are just starting to plan the fireplace, which is going to be the backdrop. And then we've got the table, which is totally finished now, and it is looking gorgy. So I'm going to have you pivoting your body towards the light, but I'm going to stay in the same direction. Let's try and put the train... In fact, what I want you to do is walk around in a big loop, because then the train will naturally just fall where it needs to be. So go around and end up where you were before. I'm going to keep shooting because we don't waste a walk in heels. Gorgeous. Right, same again, but just stop a bit shorter. So your body wants to be in line with this bit. I love that you've embodied like a Roman queen as well. Gorgeous. Oh, 1, go. And then back down to me. Gorgeous. When you like move forward, that was stunning. Gorgeous. So yeah, just perfect. Yeah. You were just like playing with your engagement ring, but you put that leg forward. So if you're ever crossing over a leg, do the one closest to me. Gorgeous. Then go 45-degree angle for me and be still playing with your engagement ring. I'm just going to get some close-ups of the dress. Straight down my lap. You look so beautiful. Big deep breath for me. And then all the way out of the window, just showing off your hair. Big deep breath. Gorgeous. And then come body on me. I love that you're just constantly doing that, like backwards and forwards. That looks amazing. Cake back on the table. Sorry, just trying to get as much done. Focusing actually on the backdrop, but with you blurry. So these aren't actually of you, so just keep doing exactly what you're doing. Yeah, that's really lovely with the hands as well. So just playing with the bouquet. If you like, rest it on your knee. Gorgeous. And then point it more upright towards you. Your face isn't in any of these, it's literally just the bouquet. Perfect. So just, if you come a bit more this way, Liv, and you can like lean back on her for me. Gorgeous. Liv, I want your head even more forward, so you're giving strong. So at any one time, I'm sort of playing with the gender roles a little bit, and I just want whoever feels comfortable being strong to be. I want one of you strong, power, and then the other one just nuzzling into your partner. I'm still shooting them because they're gorgeous. Well, both of you look quite strong at the moment, to be honest, which is amazing. Straight down my lens. And then that was really cute. Beesh, you sort of like moved over to one side and looked that way. So if you go that way, Liv goes that way. And then at each other, and then straight down my lens. Gorgeous. Okay, kiss attack. Both of you taking it in turns to kiss your partner, getting more and more aggressive each time. More aggressive, more aggressive, more aggressive. Gorgeous. Okay, so it's lunchtime. Ella's just gone to collect the goods. They're all for Ella. Ella, when are ours arriving? Just kidding. And yeah, look, a bit frantic because this is normally the part of the shoot where, yeah, everything just happens at once. We've got our gorgeous second model, Audrey. She's just about to have a look change. So Audrey started later, so I will shoot through lunch whilst the first models and the team have lunch, and then she'll get a break afterwards. And then, yeah, got everybody starting to chill out, enjoy the London sunshine. The vibes are immaculate. And then if we go into here, we've got the second look starting to take shape in here. So Keely's just putting all of the flowers. So I think I've said it a few times now, but we really want this like organic things growing out of stuff vibe. So quite often, like even though you can prep and condition the flowers, you can't do a lot of the stuff until you're in situ. So the plan has been very relaxed today so that people have got time to play, experiment, and like literally everything's just on. Tuesday, April the 8th, and Ella is taking video. Ella is the best videographer in the world. I think I want you in the sun. Maybe let's swap.
So I'm going to have to do direct flash because you're backlit, but that's fine. Yeah, it really is. It feels correct. Just testing the light, and in a minute I want you to stand up, hold each other's hands and walk over to the vanity, and basically Beesh, you're just going to get her to sit down and then just tell her how gorgeous she looks in the mirror. You're talking to her through the mirror.
No.
You can do whatever you want to get to that point. Right, whenever you're ready, look over your shoulder at me. Gorgeous. Pull her in and give her a kiss. Sit down, my love. Oh, look at the little pearls in the... Gorgeous. Have a little slow moment. Faces really close together. Gorgeous. That's so gorgeous. Touching her shoulders, giving her lots of attention. Okay, so we're going to on here like this, and then the other one of you behind. Two does what? One of you on... Gorgeous.
Look over your shoulder.
Gorgeous. Liv, just take one step forward for me. That was not a step, that was a lunge. One step forward. Like a baby one. Yeah, there we go. Don't laugh at me, I wasn't being rude, and now it feels like I was being rude. And then do straight up for me, but still quite close to the table. So stand up straight. Look all the way to the wall so I can get the hair. Play with the veil again for me. Look through the veil at me, so like lift it over your face. Oh, that was so good. I'm going to get you to drop it again and again. Drop it. Let's see what that looked like. Might need to go. Yeah, I'm going to go even slower. Right, whenever you're ready. Take a couple of steps this way so that you're even closer to the flowers. Both of you. Gorgeous. And then just be as close as you can. Like you can hold her hand holding your hand. We're coming to the end of the shoot. Everybody's starting to get undone now. Yeah, the absolute chaos. So now it's basically all hands on deck to get everything cleared away. And now just to wait for the photos. What an absolutely amazing day. It's just been unreal. I just wanted to add, I can't actually believe a few years ago when I started photography, been in weddings for a long time now. I started in 2017. And when I got here, this is the most I've ever invested in a shoot. It was a massive investment. To see everybody work so hard for it to all come together, there's nothing more humbling than that, getting to photograph people's just hard work basically, but for it to look this good, for it to be so cohesive, I just feel like it's a dream come true. And today has been an emotional one. Like, it is the time of the month, I'm not going to lie, but it's just been so emotional seeing everything come together. Everybody worked so hard and just get to be the person that photographs it. And also, as a workshop host, to not have to share it with anyone has been extra special. I feel like sometimes when I'm in workshop mode, obviously I'm basically a logistics manager, to get to do a day like today where I can just be creative, and it's always a rush right at the end because you just want to get all the photos for everybody, but to be able to have time to pause and think about what I'm doing and just be creative, it's just been the tonic. So if you sat on the fence about organising a shoot, just do it. Like, I'm so excited now for my weddings, not that I wasn't already, but I feel like I'm just excited to be at my laptop, to sit down, to see everything, to see the film scans. Like, I've shot so much analogue today, and if anybody from the team watches this, thank you so much for being here, and thank you guys for being here as well on YouTube. Like, this feels quite scary, showing my face. I do find it quite awkward to show up, but I really just want to start showing more about the hard work that goes into all this stuff, because sometimes it looks like from Instagram it's just like, oh, they've done this and they've done that, and actually by vlogging it hopefully you can see all the different intricate details that go into putting on these workshops, these events, these shoots, and it also inspires you to do the same. So yeah, thank you, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm really trying to vlog everything this year, and I'm going to stop rambling now because I'm going off on one, but yeah, thank you so much for being here.